Hello students, this is our first lecture on FYBSc. So you have this course statistics. In statistics there are three courses, which is first course. So paper 1 has code CSST111 and the subject is descriptive statistics first. And second course, so this is paper 2 has subject code CSST112, which is mathematical statistics. And third paper is paper third, which is practical based on these two courses, so which has code CSST 113, which is statistics practical paper first. So you have three courses, and first two courses has each credit 2. So this course has 2 credit, second paper has 2 credit, and practical has 1.5 credits. So we will see second paper, which is mathematical statistics, having 2 credits. So let's start second paper, mathematical statistics. So the paper second having code CSST112 and course name is mathematical statistics. So in mathematical statistics, so our first chapter is theory of probability. So first chapter, theory of probability. In this chapter we are going to see counting principles, permutation and combination. First, next point is deterministic and non-deterministic models. Next point, random experiment, sample spaces, which is finite and countably infinite, which is finite and countably infinite sample spaces. Next point, we are going to see events, types of events. In that types of event, operations on events, Next we are going to see probability. In that we will see classical definition, probability models, axioms of probability, and next, probability of an event, and next point is theorems on probability, which having no proofs, so or without proof. without proof. So has the property, first one, probability of A which lies between always, probability of A which lies between 0 to 1, probability of A plus probability of A complement is equal to 1. Third one, probability of A is always less than equal to probability of B when A is subset of B. When A is subset of B, A subset means every element are proper subset of B. And fourth one, probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. And last point is numerical problems related to real life situation. Numerical problems related to real life situation. Real life situation. So first we will see counting principles. This is the first chapter of paper second in mathematical statistics. So see the counting principles. Before moving towards counting principle, we will see some notation. We know that n factorial. So n factorial. So value of n factorial is nothing but n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into up to so on, multiply into 3 into 2 into 1. So this can be written as again, so n, so this value n minus 1 into n minus 2 into up to on 3 into 2 into 1. So this value is nothing but n minus 1 factorial. So or this can be again written as, so if I take n into n minus 1 and so remaining term n minus 2 into n minus 3 into up to so on 3 into 2 into 1, which is nothing but again n minus 2 factorial, and like this, right? Next we know that value of 1 factorial is nothing but 1, and value of 0 factorial is again 1. So this is factorial notation. So n factorial is nothing but n into n minus 1 up to so on 3 into 2 into 1. 1 factorial has value 1, 0 factorial has value 1, 2 factorial has value 2 into 1, which is 2. So like this. So next we will see counting principle. In that first we will see multiplication principle. So in fundamental principles of counting, so our first point is multiplication principle. So the first point is multiplication principle. So what is multiplication principle? Now if, let's see this definition, if one procedure can be performed in n different ways, and it follows this procedure, or it following this procedure, a second procedure, this following this, it following this procedure, a second procedure can be performed in m different ways. Means first procedure can be followed by second, first procedure followed by n ways, and second procedure it follows by m different ways. So total procedure will followed by n into m2 or different ways, right? So then the number of ways the procedure number of ways the procedure can be followed or can be performed in can be performed in n by m different ways, n by m different ways. So this is the multiplication principle. So for your better understanding, we will take example. For example, if there are four models of motorbike. There are four models of motorbike available in three colors. Availables in three colors. Each three colors each means each motorbike has three colors. Then the customer has, so then how many choice customer has customer how many choice customer has. So how many choice for the customer? If you have four models of motorbike and each motorbike has three colors, so here in first procedure, so you have n is equal to 4, so 4 motorbikes, right? And each motorbike has available in how many colors? So each motorbike has available in three colors, so we have four motorbikes, so each motorbike has available in three colors, right? So first we have n is equal to 4, so m is equal to what? 3 means, so if a person looking for a motorbike and each motorbike has three colors, means we have four motorbikes. So I will write in, or I will draw diagram. So we have four motorbikes, right? So these are four motorbike. Here n is equal to 4, right? And what we have again, each motorbike has three colors, so this motorbike has again three colors. So I will write like this. So it has again three colors, so here I have again three colors again. This, so this first motorbike has three colors, second motorbike again has three colors, so these three again. Third motorbike has again three colors, so these are three, and last motorbike again has three colors. So total how many choice has customer? So total there are how many choice? So here n is equal to 4, and here last m is equal to what? 3 for each motorbike. So how many total colors? So 1 2, so this is first, this is second, third, next fourth, fifth, sixth, 7 8 9 10 11 and 12, means what? Total there are 4 into 3, which is equal to 12 choices for each customer, right? So total choice of customer is equal to n into m. So n has four motorbike and m three different colors, so 12 ways or 12 choices for each customer, right? So here one procedure we have seen, one procedure followed by second. Here we have only two procedures. Now in general, if we perform n procedures, then in generalization or in general multiplication, in general multiplication principle is if there are k procedures, if there are k procedures and ith procedure may be performed in ni ways, ith procedure may be performed in ni's way or ni ways. I from 1, 2 up to so on. Total there are k procedures. Then the procedure consisting of procedure consisting of procedure consisting of procedure consisting of 1 followed by second, 1 followed by 2, next 2 is followed by again followed by 3 and so on up to so on, followed by procedure k, followed by procedure k may be procedure k may be performed in how many ways? May be performed in how many ways? Here total there are k procedure. In previous example we have seen only 2 procedures, so here k procedure which is n1 n2 up to so on nk. So the procedure can be performed in how many ways? n1 n2 n3, n1 into n2 into n3 up to so on nk ways. This is the generalization of multiplication principle. Now let's see, second is addition principle. Addition principle. Let's see the definition of addition principle. If one procedure can be performed in n ways, if one procedure n ways and if another n different ways, and if another procedure can be performed, another procedure can be performed in m different ways, m different ways and if not and it is not possible to perform both the procedure together, if not possible to perform both the procedure together, means we can the number of ways in which we can perform the first or the second procedure. We can perform the first or second procedure. Second procedure is n plus m different ways, means we cannot perform in both simultaneous ways, so the both procedure can be performed in n plus m different ways. For example, we will take example from 4 books on statistics, from 4 books on statistics and 3 books on mathematics. one of the books can be borrowed. One of the one of the books can be borrowed from library. So how many different ways? So each time I can borrow one book. So four books on statistics and three books on mathematics. So how many different ways can I borrow total books? So each time I can borrow one book. So four times I can borrow statistics books, and after that I can borrow three books on mathematics, right? So total there are how many ways? So I cannot borrow simultaneously both books on statistics or books of mathematics, like, so here I can borrow either statistics. Every time I can borrow one book, so I will borrow first all four books on statistics. After that I will borrow three books on mathematics. So total there are 4 plus 3, which is equal to 7 different ways, right? So in generalization, addition principle. So in generalization or general addition principle is, so we have two procedure here, n and m. So if there are k procedure, then what will we get? So if there are k procedures, if there are k procedures and the ith procedure may be performed in ni ways. So I runs from 1 to up to so on k. Then the number of ways in which we may perform procedure 1 or procedure 2 or procedure 3 or procedure up to so on procedure k or procedure k. Means we cannot do all the procedure n1 n2 and nk simultaneously. Means we perform procedure 1 or procedure 2 up to so on procedure k. Then there are total how many ways is given by total n1 plus n2 plus up to so on plus nk different ways. So this is the generalization principle for addition, right? Let's move towards permutations and combinations. So when we use permutations and permutation we use for arrangement and we use combination for selection. Now let's see the definition of permutation. So permutations, a permutation of n dissimilar objects taken are at a time, and dissimilar objects taken are at a time, and this value of r is nothing but like which is less than equal to always n, and r is always positive. So condition on r is 0 less than equal to r, which is less than equal to n, is an ordered arrangement of r objects, arrangement of are objects from these n objects, from these n objects, and arranging r objects is equal to, and arranging r objects is equivalent to putting them into a box, with r compartments, in some specific order, Suppose, so we have total r boxes, so in order we put 1, 2 and so on r elements. So here 1, 2 up to so on, total r element in that box can be filled in. So box can be filled in. First has n choices, second has n minus 1 choices, third has n minus 2 choices, and up to so on. Last has choices n minus 1, here r minus 1. So the ways n minus r plus 1 different ways. So it has the formula that NPR, which is equal to n factorial upon n minus r factorial, which is same as this. So if we perform, or we can fill the boxes, we have here 1, 2 up to 7 r. So this first box filled by any one of the n boxes, second can be filled by any one of the n minus 1 boxes up to so on. Last can be filled by n minus r minus 1. So n minus of r minus 1. So we get n minus r plus 1. So NPR is equal to, this is the formula for NPR, which is n factorial upon n minus r factorial. And if in that case r is equal to 1, then what will happen? R is equal to n, then NPN is nothing but n factorial upon n minus n factorial, n minus n which is 0 factorial. So n factorial upon 0 factorial, and we know that value of 0 factorial is 1. So NPN, which is n factorial. So let's see the examples. So example, 5 members of the same family can be seated in row. 5 members of same family can be seated in row for a photograph. So how many different ways to take photos? So we have total how many members? So total there are 5 members. And then how many different ways to take a photo? So we have total 5 members. So we choose 5 and from 5 members, right? So here we apply permutation 5p5. So we have the formula, which is n factorial upon n minus r factorial, right? So here r again 5. So we get here 5 factorial upon 0 factorial, which is equal to 5 factorial. So 5 factorial has value 120. So there are total 120 different ways to take photograph. In next lecture we will see permutations with repetition and permutation of objects, not all different. Thank you.